C'est une blague? Faut que je recommence tout? Ça va pas se garder? Bon, après, j'avais pas fait grand chose.
The skies are finally clearing up after a light rain fell most of the afternoon.
Ok, bon, allez, je refais.
The weather's approaching 49 degrees, so we've got a brisk West Virginia evening ahead of us. Wrap up tight and settle in, folks. This is 104.3 WVCK, the Basswood Sound. And I'm your host, Carrie Hammond. Coming up after a short break, mental health expert Dr. Wick will discuss the recent opioid epidemic that's been affecting...
Don't weigh the same.
Trop fort le jeu.
Non, on peut faire un rocket si tu veux.
Bah, comme tu veux, parce que là, je viens juste de lancer mon jeu.
Change my clothes.
Vas-y, on peut faire 2 ou 3 games de rocket, comme ça, moi, ça me laisse fumer mon terre et
Yes.
après caca, douche et dodo.
Ouais. Bon, bah, je vais changer le titre du stream. Je vais le copier.
Voilà, comme ça on est dans le bon channel aussi.
Qu'est-ce que c'est? Ah putain! Attends, faut que je me déconnecte. Epic Game. J'étais sur Narchav.
Ah, oui.
Ah putain. Ah putain. Voilà, je suis en train de lancer Rocket League.
Bien.
J'ai des petits soucis de... Bah, qu'il fallait que je me reconnecte. Euh... Ah, génial, j'ai pas Rocket League qui fonctionne, c'est génial. Non, sur le live. Bon, je vais mettre comme ça pour l'instant. Ah, j'ai des réponses. Allô?
Oui.
Ok, donc je... Ah, dommage. Ok. Très bien, c'est pas grave, c'est pas grave. C'est vrai. Ah, je vais aller le chercher. Deux beaux kick-off.
Ah, c'est pas cadré.
Ah, dommage.
Ah.
Ah, je l'ai raté.
Au centre.
Ah! C'est peut-être un beau, très joli centre pour moi.
Oui.
Ah merde.
J'ai pas eu.
Je pensais que j'avais bien, là j'avais bien compris que c'était à moi de me mettre là, comme je t'ai vu partager. de
Non,
l'autre côté.
c'était. Ah, en vrai, si tu voyais que j'allais sur la balle, il fallait que tu
Je t'ai pas,
repartes en dé-
je t'ai pas entendu, je t'ai entendu à la fin.
Donc je vais pas avoir des lags et ça va vraiment me péter les couilles.
Ah ouais, je les vois les lags.
Non, le truc de lag il s'est arrêté, mais je suis juste raté.
Ah le... Oh bah je le sais quand même. Ah dommage. Magnifique passe.
Ouais, belle passe, ouais.
Voilà, j'ai hésité. Ah, fils de chien. Putain, putain, une balle comme ça. rester quand même vers les goals parce que j'ai senti ta balle au milieu là. Je sais
Au
pas pourquoi.
centre.
Sale chien. Ah non,
Ah, je fais une magnifique passe.
non c'est ma faute. C'est complètement. Je saute au lieu de le faire rond. Regarde. Tu vas où je vais? Ok. Je l'ai.
On arrive à la même vitesse, mais c'est pas grave.
Putain.
Moi j'explose, mais pas lui.
Ah par contre c'est chiant qu'ils explosent.
Ah, mais j'arrive à la même vitesse que lui. Hein.
Ah ouais, moi je le loupe pas. J'y vais là.
Oui.
Ah. Vas-y, installe. Ah non, putain. Ah dommage.
Ah,
Ah,
désolé,
c'est pas grave.
j'ai fait de la merde.
Ah bah, moi aussi je suis bien. Ah ouais. Ah, pousse-toi, putain. Non, 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 non. Oui. Ah putain, je voulais pas faire ça. Ah, je l'ai décalé au bon moment.
Oh, j'ai kebab. J'ai kebab, je suis désolé, j'ai kebab.
C'est pas grave. Je t'ai vu.
Ah si, c'est grave parce qu'on devait gagner. Mais nique ta mère toi, avec quel arrêt?
J'ai tenté le tout pour le tout. Oh là là, quel centre que je leur fais. Ah ah.
Et ça valise direct. Ah ouais, c'est inédit.
cadeau. Ah, je t'avais pas vu derrière.
T'inquiète.
À toi. Bon, je vais partir à droite chercher du boost, c'est ça?
Soit tu follow, soit tu vas chercher du boost.
Oh, dommage! Ah non. Et ça rentre. Je me suis décalé parce que j'étais pas sûr de mon danger.
C'est pour toi.
Oh bah.
Ah, ce but.
Non, merde. Ah merde, j'ai pas compris le passe. Oh! C'est toi, j'entends à droite de moi?
À gauche, oui. Au centre. Ah, je la rate.
Ah!
Là, tu dois partir en défense, je suis sous la balle.
Mais pour moi, tu n'y étais pas encore, tu t'es accéléré d'un coup. Quand j'ai vu la balle, t'étais sur le mur encore. Ah non, ça fait longtemps.
Là, tu dois repartir dans les buts.
C'est ce que je fais. Ah non, j'ai perdu la caméra.
Oh, je me suis fait... Il m'a... Putain, il s'est raté. Je voulais jouer le contre.
Ah, dommage.
Je l'ai.
Ah, je suis là. Je t'ai entendu. Wouh! J'ai essayé de me dévier le plus possible quand j'ai entendu je l'ai.
Bah, allez, je vais juste passer au-dessus de toi là, t'inquiète.
Ouais, ouais, j'ai fait ah! J'ai entendu je l'ai, j'ai. Non, je touche pas.
Vas-y, prends la balle.
Là, il l'a pris à l'heure.
Ouais.
Ça permet d'arriver à son boost. Ça, ils aiment pas ces
Pas
erreurs-là. Dommage.
Et là?
J'ai plein. Un peu tardivement, mais. Oh putain. Je t'ai pas lâché, t'es vraiment en train de faire le tour. Bah, pas besoin de moi, hein.
Ouais, si. Ouais, c'est pas grave.
Hein? Je sais qui va aller.
Là, tu l'as pas, et c'est but.
Ouais, ils vont live.
Oui, je les ai dégoûtés, j'ai été un mur.
Après, j'ai fait un 2 tirs, 2 buts. T'as fait 4 arrêts par contre.
Mais c'est pour ça que je te dis que je les ai dégoûtés, parce que les 4 arrêts... Dont un où le mec me tire au-dessus de moi et de réflexe je saute et c'est le cul de la voiture qui relève la balle.
Ça, c'est horrible. C'est ça? Ah,
Oui.
match d'équipe. Je te follow. Putain.
Et j'ai des pertes de paquets.
Ah, moi aussi. Waouh, waouh, ça lag sévère là.
Oui.
Et c'est que nous deux. Hein. Wow. Waouh. Je peux rien faire.
D'accord, ok, j'ai ma voiture a pas sauté.
Ah, ça y est. Ah non. Ça, je peux rien. Ah putain.
Vas-y,
Vas-y.
quitte le match.
C'était pas beau là.
Avant-dernier.
T'as des derniers?
Ouais.
Ok. Merde, c'était à toi. Hein.
Non, c'était à toi.
Ah merde.
T'es devant, gros.
J'ai pas regardé.
Si tu me vois pas, si tu me vois pas à côté de toi, ni devant toi, ni sur un côté, c'est que je suis derrière.
Là, c'est à moi.
Oui.
Allez, devant. Voilà. Ah, dommage.
Mais gros, par contre, si tu drift, faut que tu boostes. Hein.
Ah non, il a levé un tout petit peu. Je suis passé dans le but. Ah, dommage. J'étais en train de tout donner. Je la touche. J'ai même pas vu que je la toucher.
J'ai.
Ah.
Ouais, non, sérieusement. Il va me faire une moi je suis passé devant ça. Là, sur la balle.
Des fois j'y arrive, hein, mais... Ah, non, je me suis passé dans le poteau. Ah, dommage.
Oh, sérieusement?
Ah. Ah, putain. Ah ouais.
Vas-y, je vais me coucher.
Allez, bon numéro.
Bonne nuit.
Bon. Du coup, je vais lancer... on m'entend bien. Et ça va être du... Ah, j'ai un souci de... ne captera que le jeu. Et pas... Yo à la batteuse, ça va? J'avais commencé très rapidement. On avait fait le début, on avait fait le premier chapitre, mais... Même pas le premier chapitre, je crois qu'on avait fait un quart d'heure.
The skies are finally clearing up after a light rain fell most of the afternoon. The weather's approaching 49 degrees, so we've got a brisk West Virginia evening ahead of us. Wrap up tight and settle in, folks. This is 104.3 WVCK, the Basswood Sound. I'm your host, Carrie Hammond. Coming up after a short break, mental health expert Dr. Wick will discuss the recent opioid epidemic that's been affecting...
Don't we?
C'était bête ce son.
The same. And change my clothes and wash my hands. Does the well go down that low? Let me breathe and I'll let you go. I knelt down in desperation. I felt around for something real. There's a radio station playing wrong in my ear. You keep coming alive, keep coming alive, keep coming alive, keep coming alive. You keep coming alive, keep coming alive, keep coming alive, keep coming alive.
Time to kill before the funeral. Might as well spend it here. This place was always one for decisions. Somewhere for things to fall apart. I came up here every chance I could. One of the all-time great views. Really makes a small town look big. A lot of people were upset when it closed, but not upset enough to fix it.
J'avance au vite parce que j'ai déjà fait ce passage-là et...
I used to love looking at Basswood from up here. Helped give me perspective. Until that day. Why can't the real world be as clear and peaceful as my own mind? Even if it does mean nothing stays hidden in here. Not even me.
I've been meaning to ask you something. Don't freak out.
Attendez, je vais chercher à boire et un fondrier.
Would you be my little girl's godfather? I wouldn't trust anyone else with this.
And yet I stopped taking his calls. He even called once the day before he died. I'll never know what he wanted to talk to me about.
This is Anna. She works freelance. Does a lot of the human interest pieces.
What can I say? I'm interested in humans and their pieces. What do you like to write?
I gotta run to a review with Walt. You two feel free to chit-chat. And Sam, be nice.
I had never met someone so interested in others. Even in me.
The story is important. You know I think that. It's just... people around here have short tempers and long memories. Be careful. Sam, are you even listening to me?
I heard you, Anna. But no. I wa- Come on, Anna. Look at this.
What is it? Someone skinny dipping?
Anna, you really need to see this.
I can't even see. Something's blocking it. What are you doing?
I'm trying to be romantic.
What? Wait. Please don't tell me you're proposing.
I'm down on one knee, a ring. What else would I be doing? You look like I just ran over your grandma. Okay, the silence is really starting to scare me now. Anna, please say something.
Sam, put that away. Come on. I don't want a ring. I don't need a ring. You should know that. We've discussed it before.
We weren't happy. She was the one brave enough to face that. Lost in my head again. How much time did I miss? I missed the funeral. Maybe it's for the best. On the bright side, Nick's not alive for me to let him down again. Sorry, Walter, but I don't think I'll stick around. Given up already? Just a quick, depressing jaunt down memory lane and then you're gone? I know you think that the only thing waiting for you down there is hurt. Lots of hurt. And you might be right. But it's been 2 years. It's time to face the world. Time to adult. The good news, though, at least you don't have to do it alone.
Et il a l'air pas mal ce petit jeu, les gars.
Lost the signal. Some things never change.
Muley, you actually came.
It's been a while. You've gotten taller.
Can we talk?
We're talking right now.
It's cold.
So,
You left.
Joan, that's not fair.
You left.
Look, Joan, I messed up.
You said you wouldn't leave. You said... I don't remember exactly, but you pinky swore.
I didn't mean to lie. I just screwed up. After Anna broke up with me, I'm sorry. I wish words meant anything. I wish this didn't make it harder for you to trust me now.
You could have at least called something, especially after... You know, after my dad.
I don't know what to say to that. You're right. I wasn't in a state where I could reach out to anyone. I'm still not. If Nick hadn't died, I never would have come back.
Thanks for being honest. You're always at least honest. Listen, I wanted to talk to you about what happened to Dad. It doesn't make sense. He wouldn't have just crashed. He drove like a grandma, you know that. It's wrong. I don't buy it.
I'm just in town for the funeral, Joan. I'm not a PI or a cop.
You're the closest thing I can talk to. Will you just look into it, Muley? Please?
She wants her father's death to mean something. But where does that lead?
What if it leads to the truth? That could change everything.
An hour ago, you wanted to run away. Now you want to start another investigation?
A few questions won't hurt anyone. Just tonight. To reassure her. And myself.
This is a wake. If you poke around, people may end up poking back. Okay, whatever you do, at least leave the kid out of it. It would be cruel to lead her on.
Friends don't lie to each other.
Even if it means disappointing her again. It's your call.
I wish it didn't happen too, Bug, but sometimes life just isn't fair.
I thought he meant something to you, too.
He did mean something to me. He was my best friend. But you can't fix this by trying to force pieces that don't fit together.
Whatever. I'm tired. If my mom asks, tell her I went home.
Might as well talk to Walter. I'll have to sooner or later.
Yes, the cat food is under the sink. Yes, yes it is, Mother. Trust me. Oh, Samuel is here. I'll call you back. Samuel Higgs, as I live and breathe. Has it really been over 2 years? Regardless, I'm so glad you finally made it. It's good to see you. What kept you?
A trip down memory lane. I missed the funeral, but I made it to Nick's wake.
You have to bring it in for a hug. It's a Basswood back in town requirement. So good to see you, even if I wish the circumstances were different. In times like these, we need the comforting touch of others. At least I do. Also, have you spoken to Anna lately?
No, why?
No reason. If you get the chance, we should catch up. We should really catch up. I'll see you inside.
I'm not ready for this. Here we go.
Non, ce changement qui est là.
Mr. Samuel Higgs, big shot investigative reporter.
Didn't think you'd ever be back in here.
I'd gladly slash your tires, but that mean you couldn't leave town. And you are leaving town right after this, right?
Just really embracing those hick stereotypes, huh, Joel?
Gentlemen. We get you good old boys another round.
Mighty kind of you, Declan. You're not worth it, Higgs.
Making friends already, I see.
Declan, been a while.
Hey, careful. I'd rather not be working tonight. And you always seem to angry up everyone's blood.
I'm only here to pay my respects to Nick. Nothing more, nothing less.
Yeah, shame that. You watch yourself.
I think it's time I go put up a photo at the memorial board. That's what people do, right?
I didn't know you
So, I had to throw them all out on their ear, and only then did I realize...
Ah, Samuel. my favorite ex-muckracker. Join us, join us.
How was the funeral?
Wasn't there. Setting up for this.
Everyone came, most of the town, it felt like. A sea of sad, wet eyes. I gave the eulogy. Felt hollow. So hollow. He worked for me for years. For years, my best reporter. What do you even say about him?
He loved people, sharing things, having fun together. Take video games. He didn't even care if it was some cooking game or shooting game or what, as long as we were playing together.
I always prefer my games analog. Chess, Go. You two did seem to bond over them, though.
It's the small things. Like he always kept his window down. Said cars made him claustrophobic. That's how he stays with us. The little details.
I remember the bar bets about that safe spot at Pac-Man. He got me one night.
Yeah, got me once too. Can't believe it's real.
Enough about Nicholas, enough. Tell me, how have you been, Sam? How have you really been?
On va dire la vérité.
I spend all day doing nothing. I don't even count days. They just blur together. Nick's death barely hit me. It was like a pinprick compared to just everything.
Time heals most wounds. Some it just makes worse. Sounds like you need something to pull you out of your rut.
Well, I think I've taken enough of your gents' time.
Go, mingle, circulate, but you must join us for an actual round later. You must.
Oh, Walter, can I ask you something?
Questions are the fountainhead of knowledge.
Nick's crash. Was there anything suspicious about it?
I asked myself the same thing. The very same thing. It did seem odd. Young Nicholas, a careful man in all things, including driving. I looked into it myself. You know what I found?
What?
Tragic accident with nothing amiss. I am both relieved and saddened to say.
Ah.
Life is rarely like a crime thriller, and while I don't mind you asking, some might find it a distasteful conversation at a man's memorial. Especially from you.
I'll, keep that in mind.
See that you do, my boy. See that you do. You should have been the one giving the eulogy, Samuel. No one knew better than you.
Non, on est là.
Like Tom Sawyer and Huckleberry Finn.
Bébé.
Sammy! Oh, it's been ages.
Tara?
Oh, me? I've had this stomach thing lately, always churning. And this thing with Nick, his car went up like a Sunday ham. He burned alive, you know. Have you met Hugh? He took over the old pharmacy just after you left.
No.
The infamous Sam. I've read that article you wrote on the mine. You must have put in a lot of legwork on that.
Oh, you read it. What do you think?
Of the writing? Fine. Fine. Of the reporting? Something that needed to be done. Many medicines are a bitter brew, but you still need to take them.
That's nice of you to say.
Oh, don't hesitate to drop by the pharmacy sometime.
Oh, and Sam, you...
But for now, I have a feeling you're not here for us.
Oh, right. Don't be a stranger, Sam.
Can't believe this whole thing's still working.
Daddy, 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 open your eyes and wake up. lights are out. It's time for me to show you my love. And I've got a feeling you've been pleased. So, Daddy, 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 sit yourself down. Now you should know how much.
But no more than 3,000 milligrams a day.
I thought it was 4,000.
That's what crooked pharmacists want you to do. But that amount is standard.
Hey, Sam, why don't you drink to Nick on the other side of the bar?
There was no love lost between Kathy and Nick since their divorce, but anyone can see she's taking his death hard. Kathy,
Sam, you actually came. You got some nerve. Joan texted me. Says she already went home after you upset her.
I was just... I don't know.
Look, Joan was really hurt when you left town. Nick and I were never close after the breakup, and Joan's never had a lot of friends.
Yeah.
Maybe don't break her heart this time when you leave town. All right?
Hard to make promises. I don't do well with those in Joan.
I've noticed.
But I'll try.
Sam, I'm gonna hold you to that.
Ah, désolé, petite pause de 2 secondes, je répondais à un texto.
You're a lot like Pac-Man, Sam.
I consume everything in my path?
You find every last bite. The mine closing wasn't your fault. Your investigation just hurried things up. You'll probably save some lives, you know.
Hi, Dad. Hi, Muley.
You piece of
Language.
Is that a wedding ring?
didn't know you were thinking about marriage.
Oh, it's just... it feels like the right thing to do.
Dad, what's the point of getting married?
Well, it's just one of those things people do, Bug. Here, you can play.
Someone has to show you grown-ups. Video games are the realm of the young.
Have you talked to Anna about this?
That's kind of the point. I'll talk to her about it when I show her the ring.
If you say so. Hey, just remember I'm here, right? If you need anything. Anything but my arcade secrets. Those I'll take to the grave.
Sorry we lost touch. Sorry I lost touch. Rest up, big guy. This photo always looked weird. Nick could never keep a straight face. Happier times. I wonder who took that picture. Those two were a great team. Bug was so small back then.
Samuel, guess I lost the bet.
Bet?
Yeah, that bet you'd never come back to Basswood. Not after you went careening out of town like a bat out of hell the instant that article broke bad.
Ah putain, j'ai les yeux qui pleurent.
Okay, I'll bite. Tell me, Dennis, who did you have a standing bet with?
Myself. So I guess I also won.
What are you even doing here, Dennis? You and Nick become friends or something?
Nope. He thought I was a drunk, which I am. And I thought he was a hack, which he was.
This coming...
Je peux pas répondre en même temps.
From the IT guy. Didn't know resetting passwords could give you a journalism degree.
It can. But it does give me less patience for people who sling mud my way. Relax. I'm just playing. At least tell me how you've been.
If you must know, I still haven't bounced back from when Anna and I broke up.
I think you mentioned she broke up with you. Yeah, but I hear you. Yeah, that's how I ended up in this shit town. Chasing a woman. Yeah, then she left and I got stuck here with 2 kids. Anyway, cheers to Nick. A man that, unlike us, people actually liked. Speaking of which...
À ce propos... Voilà.
As time draws near, my dearest dear, when you and I must part, how little you know of the grief and woe in my poor aching heart. 'Tis but I suffer for your sake. Believe me, dear, that's true. I wish
Anna used to play it almost every night. She stopped after her father's accident. Anna?
Sam! I've missed you. Why'd it take so long for you to darken my doorstep?
I won't lie, it really hurt coming back. I stopped by Lookout Point on the way here.
Sam, why'd you do that to yourself?
A desire to open old wounds? The old-timers gave me hell when I came in, too.
People around here have short tempers,
And long memories.
but most of them mean well. Sam, the mine was gonna close anyways. Maybe in a year or 2, 5, if the Lord has a sense of humor. It was gonna run dry or have an even bigger disaster. It wasn't your fault.
I wish everyone else understood that.
People are scared. Mad. You were easy to blame. When my father lost his legs, nobody knew the mine wasn't following regulations. You were the only one who started asking questions. Whenever people talk about you, he always says, you did the right thing.
Yeah, well, your dad's... Joe. He's an oak. Unmoving and annoyingly supportive.
It wasn't just him. Nick thought your piece was great. He was actually jealous. He always wanted to write something that shook the pillars of heaven, as he used to put it. You know, Nick and I had moved in together. Started to get serious. But I think it's only now I realize how much I cared for him.
Yeah. That's, you two... must be so hard.
Are you okay? You knew about us, right? He said he was gonna tell you.
Yeah, I knew, but knowing and, knowing are different.
Yeah, I guess they are. But this was all nice. The funeral, the wake. Walter did a good job. But it all just makes me feel heavy. It makes my heart hurt. Like Nick's memory has been laid on top of me and I'm still carrying him.
Nick's death. Do you know if he had any enemies? Working on anything dangerous? Whew. Now this is a real can of worms.
This is a wake.
I know that.
Do you? This isn't the time to be digging and pushing. You always do this. You always... I get it. I just... You're still you, huh? You'll always still be you, Sam. I hope you never change, but I can't handle this right now. I'm gonna go home. I hate that his stuff is all over my house. Then drink and cry all night. You do what you need to do. See you around.
Samuel, come. Have a round with me.
I need a drink or two. Or 3. And then I'll go.
That's the guy who got the mine closed.
I can't believe he showed up after what happened.
So tragic, what happened to Nick. The details are horrible. They think he didn't die on impact. Instead, he roasted to death. Not enough to damage the bones, but, you know, not a pretty sight. Unless you're into that kind of thing, of course. I didn't mean to be rude, Sam.
It's all right, Tara. I don't like the sight of dead, burned people.
Oh, thank God. I wouldn't want to be rude on a day like this. Poor Sam. Now that Nick is gone, everyone in town hates you. I mean, I don't. Why would I? It's not my job you destroyed. You're not the cause of all my problems. I mean, that's what you did for pretty much all of Basswood, but not to me. So, I don't hate you.
Thanks for the confidence booster, Tara. I'll see you around. It's supposedly the spirit of coal. Doesn't really belong here anymore.
So, Nick wasn't drunk, and me? I was drunk as a skunk.
Ah, Samuel, join us. We were just sharing stories about dear Nicholas. And let me get your next round. Maybe Ethan has a suggestion for a worthy spirit?
Oh, spirits? Oh, no. Friends drink beer.
Yes, I suppose that's fitting. To dear Nicholas.
Yeah, he'd been coming in a lot lately. Sat right there, with a bad dad joke or two.
With friends, I guess? Maybe Anna.
Well, by himself with his laptop as his date.
He never drank alone.
You two were close, though, right? Tell me about the man outside the bar.
He had a terrible memory. Couldn't remember names, dates, passwords. Kept his notes squirreled around him like a hoard.
He was always good with Joan, though Kathy did the heavy lifting. Took her to school, fed her, clothed her, and Nick would pick her up. Play dad for a few hours. Mostly she'd just sit in the office drawing. He'd drop her back off with her mom after dinner.
Greater men have done far less by their daughters. The friend of man, the friend of truth, the friend of age, and guide of youth. Few hearts like his with virtue warmed, few hearts with knowledge so informed. If there's another world, he lives in bliss. If there is none, he made the best of this.
Burns. That from your eulogy?
You know Robert Burns? And no, just something I keep on hand for toasts.
Oh, it's a good choice. And sorry about that, Sam. I wasn't trying to bring you down.
Everyone liked him. I think even Dennis liked him somewhat.
He always had a lot of friends. A few who couldn't make it sent flowers.
How's the family taking it?
Kathy seems haunted. Spread overly thin, and I saw Joan storming off. Kathy has a lot to deal with, now more than ever. And who can prepare for losing a parent? Not a soul. Not a single soul.
It always seemed so easy for him. Every day he'd show up, smile, no matter what.
Of the qualities in a good man, that one deserves to be at the top.
Not a quality I possess.
This isn't a place for self-pity. This is a place for dour reflection.
Yes, and drinking.
To Nick, he was my friend. He will be missed, but not forgotten.
Hear, hear.
Ah, ça y est, on rentre un peu dans l'intrigue.
What a night! I'd say that went well. Ish. You got to chat with everyone you've been avoiding. Even if Joan got inside your head with her whole dad mystery death thing. Just shut up.
Coming back to Basswood was your idea. You're the one in the driver's seat, Sam. I can't make you do anything. Deep down, you've been looking for a reason to come back. It's gonna be one of those long nights inside your head, huh? Hey, I didn't ask for you to be here. To come back. I couldn't let you miss this. You just showed up. You can't see it now, but the guilt would have eaten you alive. You're back out in the world. Feeling emotions, fitting in, that's progress. Fuck the world. Pointless talking, and more talking, and no one says what they mean. Go away. Let me enjoy being miserable. Just try and make sure you don't do anything stupid. No promises.
Ça c'était Melvin ce matin.
No, stay out.
You have 10 minutes before we charge you for another day.
Okay, okay. What kind of monsters have a checkout at 9? What happened last night? Oh, my head. Pills plus drinking. Not my best idea. Did I black out or what? Ugh, I can't think straight. I need some water on my face. Clear it up.
Attendez, je fais une pause pipi. Je reviens. Heureux. Allez, c'est parti, je reprends. Regarde, faut mettre l'écran.
God, what a headache. I feel like a small... Oh, my head. How many of these did I take? Please let there be water. No, no more beer. I need water. No, no food. I'll just throw it all up. Is that... No, that's not water. That is vodka, the opposite of water. No water, of course. At least it won't take me long to get my things. I was at least hoping I'd look better than I feel. I already feel more human. Now, where did I put my shirt?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
That's not good. That's... Where did I get this? What did I do?
Oh bah non, c'est pas les montagnes.
Sam, be more careful. Breathe. Focus.
Je comprends pas, ouais, faut que je vais vite.
Find the way to calm down. Sam, focus. You have to find the right door. You need to steady yourself.
Ok. Allez, on commence. Ah putain, compliqué hein.
Sam, focus. You have to find the right door. You need to steady yourself.
Voilà. Ah putain.
Sam, focus. You have to find the right door. You need to steady yourself. Samuel, focus. Focus on anything other than the fear. You're doing good. Really good. You're almost there. Focus. Choose. Act. Deliberately. If I run, I'll keep running. Then you face what happened. Hide. It's never happened. Get far away. Don't think. Just go. If I run, I'll keep running. Then you face what happened. Yes, answers. Good or bad, I need answers. I know what you're thinking. Stop thinking that. Pills and alcohol, you're lucky enough you didn't wake up dead. I need to know what happened last night. The last place I remember is the bar, so I'll start there. The squeaky nail gets hammered down. Maybe don't play lone wolf detective. There's too many questions about last night. All the obvious answers are bad, but worth knowing. Not all answers are worth knowing. I can't just run from whatever this is. So either help me or get out of my head. It's your life, Sam. I just live here. The more things change, the more they stay the same. Do you really think breaking and entering is a good idea?
Used Ethan's hidden spare key, no breaking involved. I don't know if he'll see it that way. I could wait for the bar to open, or I could look for answers. I picked the latter.
Calme ce soir.
Whoa. What happened here last night? First, look around, figure out what happened. I ended up drinking alone. So who brought that second glass? Ripped. Did this happen yesterday, or was it always like that? Ugh. Did I do this? Sorry, Nick. These were sent scattering. Someone thrown into them? What knocked this clock off the pillar? It seems there was a fight. It could explain the blood on my shirt. Does it mean that I was involved? I won't be able to find out without more evidence. Definitely not the wake Nick would have wished for. What a mess. Hope this wasn't me. Hugh's business card. Wonder why it's here. It might have fallen off the table. Seems some people got rowdy last night. Joel's hat. Maybe we ended up having it out after all. It might have fallen off the table. Seems some people got rowdy last night. Flowers are ruined. Looks like they were knocked over, then stepped on. DG. Dennis's initials. Was he involved in whatever happened? Could be the same blood that was on my shirt. I think I've seen enough to put together the pieces of what happened last night. Just gotta think it through. Could be the same blood that was on my shirt. Flowers are ruined. Looks like they were knocked over, then stepped on. At least I can always count on this place to make sense. Now to work out what happened while I was blacked out last night. I just need to think it through logically, throw out impossibilities. Until only the truth is left. I know I got into a fight, but it could have played out in many different ways. I have to think it through, find out what really happened. My memory ends here, but there's two glasses. Who was here with me?
drinking on my own when someone approached me. I can't remember who it was, but I know we got into a fight. Obviously. If I figure out how the fight went, I should figure out who my assailant was. Broken glass, damaged seat. It's possible the fight made its way over here. Something hit the pillar with enough force to make the clock fall. A person thrown into the pillar would do it.
Si on part sur B, du coup...
Broken glass, damaged seat. It's possible the fight made its way over here. Something hit the pillar with enough force to make the clock fall. A person thrown into the pillar would do it. Looks like not even the memorial board was spared by the brawl. That could be it, but I still have to figure out who was sitting next to me. Joel's cap. Maybe he provoked me again after I'd had a few? This doesn't fit with the thing I found. That's Dennis's. I definitely wanted to shut him up last night. Broken glass, damaged seat. It's possible the fight made its way over here. That can't be right. It doesn't match the damage done to the room. Something hit the pillar with enough force to make the clock fall. A person thrown into the pillar would do it. Broken glass, damaged seat. It's possible the fight made its way over here. The jukebox is not in the... That can't be right. It doesn't match the damage done to the room. Joel's cap. Maybe he provoked me again after I'd had a few?
Something hit the pillar with enough force to make the clock fall. The person thrown into the pillar would do it.
J'ai l'impression que quelqu'un m'a chopé ici en vrai.
If the fight had ended here, the bar wouldn't be such a mess. One hell of a mess. If the fight had ended here, the bar wouldn't be such a mess. Looks like not even the memorial board was spared by the brawl.
Alors c'est pas Joël que j'ai tapé ici.
This doesn't fit with the thing I found. The pharmacist's business card. Hope I didn't... This doesn't fit with the thing I found. That's Dennis's. I have the complete picture now.
You know, the man who talks to himself has an idiot for an audience.
Fuck off, Dennis.
I see why you have so many friends left in town.
Yeah, you would know about that.
At least my best friend never
On a,
slept with
2
my
heures on a
ex.
fait 2 heures de live.
Who do you blame more, huh? The backstabbing asshole or the bitch who...
You don't talk about Anna or Nick that way.
You think you know who Nick was? Mr. Perfect? Give me a break. You have no idea. No one in this town does.
What are you talking about?
I'll show you. But not here. Meet me later at the...
Ethan is coming back in through the front. At least I think it's him. You think it's him? I can't actually tell if you can't tell. What I know for sure is, if it's Ethan, he may not be happy to find you here. So I strongly suggest you leave. And if you don't, well, tell him you're here to apologize about last night. You trashed up his bar and then broke in. Time to leave if you're leaving. You'll want to apologize. Trust me.
God damn. Sam? You're not here to rob me, right?
Ethan, no, I'm not here to rob you.
Oh, good. I won't have to break your legs.
I'm here to apologize about last night.
Ah, I thought that might be the case. Don't sweat it. This place gets busted up once a month.
Sounds rough.
I guess it is what it is. Buy a bar, you gotta run a bar, you know? I'll take cleaning up your dumbass mess over dealing with family any day.
Ethan, did anything weird happen last night?
Well, you and Dennis beat the crap out of each other, and then you left. And now I gotta clean it up. Don't worry about it. too much. No one's on their best behavior after losing a loved one. I know I'm not. At least my sister isn't dead. She's just ruining her life. She wants to be called Kayla now.
Ruining her life?
Yeah, living in some commune. Dropped out of school. Life of a heathen.
We all make mistakes.
Yeah, and I feel like she makes most of them. Sam, I got a lot of your mess to clean up. So if you could, you know, leave.
I got places to be anyways. See you around, Ethan.
Bon allez, messieurs, un peu ma série, manger et aller au lit. Ouf. C'est bon, ça a bien se de jouer.